Hi Taurus, welcome to your mid-December 2022 general love reading. This is your girl Mermaid Scales Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here. This is a general love reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and or any other strong placement for the sign of Taurus. This is a general reading, not a personal reading, so please keep that in mind. Regardless to if it resonates or not, only take what resonates with you and leave what doesn't for someone else who needs to hear that message. Hi cross watchers, you're very welcome here if you're interested in a Taurus. Who wouldn't be? I like to remind Taurus and cross watchers that energy is fluid, and this simply means you may feel like I'm describing a certain situation in the reading where you feel the roles are flipped or reversed, and that's completely okay. You're more than welcome to use your own discretion to flip those roles if that resonates with your specific situation the best. Whoa, Taurus, nice to see this change in your love life from what I've been reading for Taurus thus far to now. There's someone who's in the honeymoon stage with you. I wonder if there's someone that you met that for some of you guys, it's like this person's from out of town. This person, I don't know if you moved somewhere and it was kind of hard to meet people at first, but then you've kind of started this connection with this person that has been amazing since the two of you met. With this honeymoon, enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. I wonder if this is someone you're spending the holidays with, you're traveling to go see, that someone's traveling to come see you with. But Taurus, there's someone that has feelings for you. I can say with this card here, there's someone that is in love with you, that has been telling everyone about you, meeting you, what it's been like, the journey you two have been on. I do feel like there's a lot of phone calls that go on between the two of you, that you guys could talk for hours. When you guys are around each other physically, it's just, you can't keep your hands off each other. You're cuddling. I'm seeing like a hand on a knee or a thigh. I feel as if you guys really feel like you found the one. And maybe with this holiday time honeymoon card that I'm seeing here, there's someone that wants to plan a trip with you in 2023. Maybe wants to get you to meet the parents, meet the family, spend a lot more time and introduce you as being that special someone in their life. I'm excited to see where this is going. I'm seeing the letter R, as in Ryan or Rachel. First, middle, last initial can mean something to someone. Let's get the tarot out to dive deeper into this. Three of Pentacles of how they feel about you. There's something they want to work on as to build more into this relationship. It feels like moving in together. It feels like buying a home together. It feels like traveling with one another. I mean, they kind of want to show you off, Taurus, as being the person that they found to their family members, to their friends. Seven of Swords of what they think about this connection here. I wonder if there's someone that feels as if the other person isn't ready yet. Or maybe is feeling a little bit like when it starts to get so real, when it starts to get intense, there's a panic that's kind of going on with the Seven of Swords here. I mean, with all this energy coming in, I'm not feeling like a third-party situation. Let me be very clear with that. But it feels almost as if, wow, am I really ready for this? Am I really ready to tell everyone I'm in a relationship? Am I really ready to move in with someone? Because these are big decisions, Taurus, that I feel someone wants to make with you, that someone wants to move forward with you in. Now, I'm sensing a third party as far as a jealous ex. I wonder if this is someone that they have to work with because they have kids with someone else. Maybe this is your jealous ex, Taurus. But I do feel like a jealous ex wants to stir shit up because they know you guys have something real than anything you two ever had or this person and their ex ever had. So for those of you where it's like, whoa, I feel whatever, a weird energy around this, I do feel it's something outside of the two of you, of someone that just wants to stir stuff up. I hope it's not a family member. That'd be disappointing, but let's keep going. Page of Cups of what they like the most about you. You could be younger in this connection out of the two of you. Interesting. The King of Swords has been the card of the series. Aquarius energy coming through here. Yeah, someone's helping the other person out of a heartbreak. big heartbreak, or helping someone understand what true love is. Because especially with the Seven of Swords energy, if there is some sort of past that had to involve with someone who was sneaky, not honest, who ran away from problems, maybe that's why this is all getting so scary. Because of that memory of when things started to get this deep and someone, I feel, Taurus, like just left your life with no explanation. So you really don't want that to happen again for some of you guys. But I gotta say, with this King of Cups here, which also appeared in Capricorn's reading, that there's someone here that is in love with you, that is devoted to you, and wants to build something with you. And maybe it's like someone has been a bit emotionally distanced or shutting off because they want to make sure what they're doing is right, that what they're feeling is right, what they're thinking is right. But someone's mind is playing tricks on them. Dun, 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 dun. Sorry, that song popped up in my mind. Anyway, let's get all the cards out and then we'll do a diver deep into this. Tell me more, Spirit. Wow, okay. Bottom of the deck, we have the Four of Wands. Aries energy. You could be dealing with an Aries or someone with strong Aries in their chart. Doesn't have to be the case. But yeah, I feel like recently you guys have started to talk about these decisions of how to build more of a solid foundation between the two of you. Maybe some of you just decided to start a relationship, to exclusively be dating one another. And this is something that someone feels very happy in. I do feel that when this happened, when you said yes, or when they said yes to you, they immediately called their family members to talk about it. They're so happy to be in this connection with you, Taurus. And I feel with this Four of Wands, you guys have solidified something of a foundation here that feels passionate, loving, exciting. I don't feel like you guys get bored with one another. I feel that you guys do a lot to keep the energy, the love, the sexual attraction alive in the home. But I do feel for others of you, maybe there's conversations around moving in together and someone's been looking on Zillow, been trying to find a new home to live closer to or move in with. These are all the things they think about when they think of you, Taurus. They want you to be a part of their life, a big part of their life. And some have made the decision to start moving towards that. And again, maybe you guys are, one of you are going to the family home, the childhood home of the other partner. And I do feel like their family likes you, Taurus. If you've been wondering, worrying, in general, I think that they enjoy you. If there is a toxic family member or anything like that, they're very minor in the grand scheme of things. So let's go ahead and get into this. How they feel about you is the Three of Pentacles. Capricorn energy. Yeah, I feel like they think you're a reliable partner, someone that works hard for everything that they have, their home, their finances, who's good with money. I wonder if you guys have like finance degrees or are interested in the economy, looking up the economy, studying it, Bitcoin, cryptocurrency, the stock market, anything like that. But others of you use your money very wisely. And maybe there's something you're both saving up for to purchase together. But in the very general sense, there's something that they want to commit to, that they want to devote themselves to and start building on. Because there's love here. They have dreams of where you guys could live, of where you guys could start building the foundation of having the Ten of Pentacles down the road. They want to give into this. They're ready and dedicated to do so. Now, let's get into this part. What they think of the connection, think of you. Seven of Swords. Aquarius energy. And I go with my gut feeling on these readings. I know some people like to be so set in stone about certain things, certain patterns, but the cards for me are a tool to read the energy I'm picking up on in the whole situation. And what I feel with the Seven of Swords of the thought is for different groups of you, for some of you, again, the worry of an ex finding out about this, whether the ex was really controlling, really possessive, really dramatic, sneaky, especially if you may have children with this ex, or they somehow know where you live and stuff. Someone just doesn't want an ex to find out about this because it's just going to stir up a bunch of drama someone doesn't want to be a part of. If this is just between the connection of the two of you, I do feel this is like a moment where someone is starting to feel the intensity, the reality of everything that's happening here, and it gets scary, especially for someone that felt this way before when it didn't happen. If there is anything that you don't feel quite ready for yet, Taurus, and this person's already on the go, or you're feeling that pressure or energy from them, I think you should be honest. If there's something that they want to have that they're moving too fast in, because if you are kind of feeling that sense that this is all going too fast or you're not really ready, they're kind of sensing there's some sort of awkwardness or something you're not really telling them. And I always think that the best way to sustain a healthy relationship is through communicating. And maybe you're afraid that if you were to tell them that you're not ready for it, they'll leave. But I don't think that's the case, Taurus. I really don't. What they like the most about you is the Page of Cups. I wonder if some of you have a water rising, a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces rising. You could look a lot younger than you are. People have always told you that. I'm seeing some cute cheeks, maybe a round face or a baby face that someone has. But regardless, I feel that they think you're very sweet, very good with children maybe, or you have like a childlike, not personality per se, but you are someone who likes to have fun with life, who likes to experiment with life, that likes to dive deep, to connect with people on an emotional level, on an intense level. And I think that you are someone that is psychic, empathic, intuitive as well. And you can read the room very easily. And you know when someone is upset or sad. And you are that person that likes to give that care to lift them back up again. If you do have kids, I think they like your children for sure. They think they're sweet, they think they're great to be around, and you've done a good job raising them, if that is your message. You could be very creative, musically, artistically, and you're naturally gifted. Maybe some of you could just draw, and you're a good artist. You have a good eye in finding beauty in the world, maybe through home decor, maybe through fashion. But mostly, yeah, they love your sweet, kind soul. And I don't think you like show this side to absolutely everyone, just the people who you feel most comfortable with. Someone may like to bake as well. What they don't like about you is the King of Swords. Aquarius energy, interesting. You know, I do feel that sometimes they think you don't express yourself, that you hold back a lot from revealing if you're comfortable. They sometimes find it hard, although you could read everyone else like a book, they find it hard to get a sense of what you're thinking at times. And they wish you could be a little bit more upfront and expressive. But with the Seven of Swords too, maybe I'm picking up for a few of you, so if this isn't your message, just bear with me. But for like a few of you, it's like you didn't grow up in a house where you could express yourselves, and you always had to be the one to sidestep or walk around eggshells. And maybe that's just a programming that has been ingrained in you that's kind of hard to outgrow or move out of. And so, you know, it's like I'm seeing that meme of that dog, that cartoon dog with the fire around it, where it's like everything's fine. You're just the type of person that doesn't want to stir drama, that wants to make anyone upset, so you kind of hold it within sometimes. Now, the other side of this King of Swords energy, which could maybe relate to what I was just talking about, but it's like maybe you hold something in until it gets to a boiling point, and then you put it all out there, like 0 to 100. You just say it as it is, and I think it's because of anything you didn't say before, didn't make sense of, and if it did boil in, it just comes out in a way that maybe you didn't mean. And maybe they kind of feel like in the past you said something that has hurt their feelings, but I think you guys apologize about that and move on. They also may, whether this is true or not, because not everyone's perspectives of us are true, but they may find you to be a little bit judgmental at times too with the King of Swords. That you could be stubborn with your thoughts and your decisions, and that once it's made, it's good luck trying to change it or to change your mind about something. What they like the most about this connection with you is the Three of Swords. You're a healer, Taurus. And that's kind of what I picked up too with the Page of Cups. You're someone that when someone has a bad day, you can turn it around. You know what to say. You know how to treat the person to make them feel better. Some of you, if you're not spiritual healers, you may even be doctors, nurses, practitioners, massage therapists, anything in the healing form that helps people feel a lot better. Maybe even therapists or psychologists, or you like to study those topics. But others of you, especially if there was like a messy or crazy ex, you have helped them see what healthy love looks like. That love doesn't have to be verbally abusive, emotionally abusive, and that you have to put up with it because you're in a relationship with someone. Maybe that's what they did for you, Taurus. But what they don't like about this connection is the King of Cups. Now, I wonder if this card had to make its appearance in your reading because someone has yet to say those words. I love you. And maybe someone's waiting for that to finally be said, so it feels solidified. But with the Page of Cups, I think, the King of Cups, Scorpio energy. What I'm feeling with this is that sometimes maybe someone emotionally shuts down a little bit when it gets to a specific topic, when it gets to a specific situation. And someone feels so dedicated, so ready to do this. Again, if there is nothing that you're saying about a situation or how you feel about it, they're sensing it and they're wondering if there's something wrong that you haven't told them. If there's something serious you've been hiding about your feelings in regards to that. Now, with this King of Cups, again, I don't want to talk about this ex for very long, but because they want to make their energy known here, it feels as if your ex is afraid that you've found the person that they could never be for you. Someone who's emotionally mature, emotionally stable, emotionally honest, listens to you, hears you out, and feels you on that deeper level. They're afraid you're in love, Taurus. But just me saying that, I wonder if someone's just afraid of being in love in general. And I wonder too if this King of Cups is relating to this honeymoon thing. If someone's afraid of the judgment of a specific parent that this person may be very close to, a masculine water energy, I think they're going to like you, Taurus. Highest hopes is the Nine of Wands in the upright. Sagittarius energy. Interesting. What I feel about this card here for the whole situation that I'm seeing in the cards is that you guys will fight for this. You guys are both in on this. You both want this. You'll do what you can to make it work. Any walls that may be up will come down. You'll be open and vulnerable about it. You'll stick it through, both of you. I feel like this is more of a long-term than even just currently going on in the connection. And that if there is anything that someone's afraid to talk about or say, that they'll speak on it so someone gets a better understanding here. I think there's just one part of someone that someone wants to get deep into to better understand. But I do feel, Taurus, that they're ready to fight for this. They're ready to put action to this. They just want to see if you're on the same page. I do feel like with this Nine of Wands, this person would defend your name. This person would defend you against any ex that tries to stir anything. But deepest fears is Seven of Wands in reverse. Leo energy. What I'm kind of getting from this is that their deepest fears is that this is something you don't want. That if there is something bothering you, you're not speaking on it. Passive aggressiveness is kind of what I'm feeling from this card here, whether it's you or the other person, right? But someone that doesn't want to talk about any issues that may be bothering them within the connection. Or maybe even someone that just wants to give up on this because the thought of going through a relationship again with all the trials and tribulations that could present in being a relationship in general could be too much. Or that someone could stand in the way of the two of you is a fear of someone else's as well. All right, Taurus. To see what they're likely to do in the upcoming days and weeks as this unfolds, what else do you need to know about this connection? We're going to go ahead and take this to Vimeo for the extended reading. But before we go, I'm going to go ahead and pull one more card from this deck here. I'm going to ask you guys if there's anything else, or ask Spirit if there's anything else you need to know about your love life at this time. Getting to know each other, yeah. I think you need to have that conversation, Taurus. I think you guys need to open up with one another a bit more in a genuine way, in a real way, a pragmatic way. That you guys can honestly discuss what you want for each other, where you see yourselves being in right now, and what you feel most comfortable with. Maybe if there is like a family member that is annoying you, you should speak up on it. Just in general, I think they'll like you, but you know, sometimes someone has that just annoying family member, sibling that could get under anyone's skin. And if they're doing something to, you know, just an example here, whether it relates to you or not, but just anything that may irk you or worry you, talk it out. And I think you're going to learn so much more about each other than what you may have assumed about the situation or the relationship. Because it even says here, as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So I think you guys are going to have these conversations in December that lets each other know where you see this going and how to make it happen. And I think meeting each other's family is going to be a big experience for both of you too, if that is in the cards, if that is in your story in particular, because I think that you're going to learn a lot from their childhood, their experiences, that is going to touch your heart even deeply in a different way. But all right, Taurus, to see the likely outcomes of this situation, what's likely to happen and unfold, what are they going to do in the upcoming days and weeks that you need to know about, we're going to take this to the extended reading. So if you'd like to join me for the extended reading, open up the description box and you'll find the link to Vimeo, which will take you to the extended reading. But if this is where we depart, Taurus, I really hope that this reading has resonated with you. I hope it's provided you with confirmation, clarity, healing, insight, and guidance in regards to what's happening in your love life at this time. And if it has, please let me know. Drop a comment below, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe. I love you, Taurus, very much, and I'll see you next time. Take care, Taurus.